You are watching NetSoft IT Academy. 905-812-2923. info@netsoftacademy.com. www.netsoftacademy.com.
So now let's start with the next lab. In this lab, we are just adding all of our users, mailbox users, to Exchange Admin Center and enabling their mailboxes so that we can actually see if emails can be sent and received. So first things first, on Nita EXE02, sign in as the administrator. NetSoft Academy /administrator. When I say administrator, I mean enterprise administrator. Okay. Don't go for normal administrator just because I said so and you did not look at the instructions. It can lead to drastic results. All right. So once we are here, I'm just going to do a few things just because I like to keep my entire infrastructure and setup healthier than most people would like to. Okay, that came off wrong. I like to keep my setup working and make sure that I have some peace of mind. That's the only reason why. I want this to connect to nitaexe02.netsoftacademy.com and it should say connected before I go to my ECP or somewhere else. So I'm just going to wait for this to connect. Because we just restarted the machine, we just had to shut down and take a snapshot and we did all of those things. I want all of these things to work properly. Yep, as you can see, it's connected. Perfect. So now I go to Google Chrome. And I click on, okay, so I have the links here already, but if I have to https://netaexe02.netsoftacademy.com/ecp/. Now this is where I come in. This is the Exchange Admin Center. I click on sign in. I already have my email, the username and password saved over here. I click on sign in. Now, because I've already set in the time zone and everything, I don't have to do any of those things. I'll be immediately brought over to the Exchange Admin Center for the mailboxes. Now, here there should only be one mailbox, and that is the administrator user's mailbox. There will not be another mailbox here. See? So now I click on new, select user mailbox. Make sure existing user is selected, click on browse. And once the user comes up, I select Daniel Craig, save. And you can see dcraig@netsoftacademy.com is already here. So I'm going to repeat the same process for Tom Hanks. New user, existing user browse, Tom Hanks, save, and thanks@netsoftacademy.com or thanks@netsoftacademy.com. I don't know what are we exactly doing here, but this is what it is. Now, once this is done, I will now navigate to my workstation 2 here, which I powered off on purpose to conserve a little bit of my resources. Now you might be thinking, why does he keep saying conserve resources, make sure everything is optimized, The only reason behind that is the fact that I am doing this to ensure my life is a little bit smoother than the rest. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to log in as other user, NetSoft Academy /administrator. Administrator, password 1350, enter. Now, once I'm here, once I'm settled in here, I'm logged in here, one thing that I want everybody to realize and I want everybody to bring to everybody's attention is the fact that there is no mail application in Windows Server, Windows 11 24H2 onwards. They have outdated it, they have deprecated it, and instead they are using the Outlook for Windows application, which requires you to connect to the internet. So the only way that you can send and receive emails on a local Exchange machine, on a local Exchange server, is through the browser. So I'm going to do this. Just so that we are completely in the clear, I'm going to run two browsers. I'm going to run Google Chrome and I'm going to run Edge, both. And this is just so that you can see that I'm sending the email from one browser and I'm receiving the email from another browser, so that we are completely in the clear here. So new in private window, I'm going to close this. And I'm going to make it split screen so that you can see both of them at the same time. And both incognito windows. All right. Okay. Now, on the Google Chrome window, I'll navigate to https://netaexch02.netsoftakademy.com/ECP, not ECP, sorry, not /OWA/. That is the Outlook web access. Now you will see this. Click on advanced, proceed to netaexch02. Now you can see this here. So Outlook. Okay, so I'm going to log in as NetSoft Academy /D password 1350, sign in. I will have to select my time zone. This will only happen the first time. Remember this only happens the first time. Eastern time, save. And this is my Outlook application logged in here. So this is my inbox. I click on new, and I send I want to send an email to thanks at or Tom Hanks or thanks@netsoftakademy.com. Okay, now the email will be, let's say, wait a second, let me see what exactly we need to send here. Okay, let's say we can just put in test email. This is just a short email. Now, remember that the order could be reversed. I could be sending the email as Tom Hanks to Daniel Craig as well. It's already in my sent items. Okay, perfect. Now I'm going to copy this exact link here, paste it on my Edge browser here. And I'll just have to sign in as Daniel Craig here. Click on advanced, click on continue. /T Hanks. And password 1350. Remember, I'm signing in as Tom Hanks here on the other browser here. I know looks confusing, but in reality, you can see that I received the email from Daniel Craig. So this is the email from Daniel Craig that I received. This is the email that was sent to Tom Hanks. This is just so that you can verify that the sending and receiving is both happening in the right locations. And you can also see which user it is every single time. And so this is Daniel Craig, this is Tom Hanks. And that is how you verify mail flow. Now, this is the end of the lab here. I'll see you in the next lab. Thank you. And stay tuned for more interesting stuff like this.
Thank you for watching NetSoft IT Academy. 905-812-2923. info@netsoftakademy.com. www.netsoftakademy.com.